leave it to Texas to screw up a perfect first round for the Big 12. Who saw Abilene Christian beating Texas? You already know the answer to that. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I do videos just like this every single day. March Madness in full swing, and the committee set up this storm from the get-go with their seeding. But I still didn't expect for it to be this crazy. It's been crazy. Report cards for the conferences that put multiple teams in the big dance. Believe it or not, first place, the Pac-12, 6-0, including UCLA winning their play-in game and their first round game. Oregon State won, Colorado won, USC won, and Oregon won by a forfeiture, but it still counts towards the record. Second place, the Big 12, Baylor won, Oklahoma State won, West Virginia won, Texas Tech won, Oklahoma won, Kansas won, but Texas lost to Abilene Christian. And I wrote that down in my brackets. I predicted that upset. Don't count on Texas in the big dance. It really is baffling about Texas. They have all this money, and they lost in the first round to a team that barely has a gym. If you watched the game last night, it looks like a high school gym. You lost to that team. So you and Ohio State probably had the worst experience in the first round this year. Man, y'all dropped the ball. I tried to tell everybody that Ohio State did not deserve a 2 seed. They still got the 2 seed. For Texas, they just don't perform very well in the NCAA tournament. So I did have Abilene Christian beating Texas because Abilene Christian gets people to turn the ball over a lot. What happened? Texas ended up committing over 20 turnovers. For Ohio State, I don't know what happened. I didn't predict that one. I actually did have Ohio State beating Oral Roberts, so y'all will have to finish that one out. But if I were Texas, don't fire Shaka Smart. Y'all had a bump in the road in the middle of the season because of COVID, but he has Texas going in the right direction. So I'm seeing some knee-jerk reactions because y'all got bounced by Abilene Christian. And I get it. It's emotional. It's raw. It stings. But Shaka Smart is a good coach. Don't be a stupid fan base like you did with Tom Herman. You should have kept him. Texas football gonna go in the crapper. Don't make the same mistake with Shaka Smart. Keep this dude. Just because you lost in the first round doesn't mean you fire this guy. He's doing great for Texas. So I'm just going to sit back and see if Texas may say another stupid mistake by firing a coach they shouldn't fire. Tied for third place, the Big 10 and the SEC. The Big 10, 6-3. Wisconsin won, Rutgers won, Michigan won, Maryland won, Iowa won, and Illinois won. But Michigan State lost their playing game. Ohio State lost to a toothbrush, Oral Roberts. And Purdue got upset by North Texas. SEC doing better than people thought they would. 4-2. Arkansas won. Florida won. Alabama won. And LSU won. Tennessee got spanked just like I knew they would. And Missouri lost in a really good game against Oklahoma. There's a 3-way tie for 5th place. WCC, they sent Gonzaga and BYU. Gonzaga won. BYU lost. 1-1. The AAC, they're also 1-1. They sent 2. Houston won, and Wichita State lost their playing game. And then the Big East, they went 2-2. They sent 4 teams. Villanova and Creighton won. Georgetown and UConn lost. Then there's 8th place, the ACC. Yikes. They sent 7 teams, 2-5 in the first round. Syracuse and Florida State won, but Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, Clemson, Virginia, and UNC all lost. But coming in at 9th place, dead last, the Mountain West, both San Diego State and Utah State lost. They only sent 2 teams. Final grades for the first round. The Pac-12, an A+. They sent 5 schools, and they're actually 6-0 through the first round because UCLA had to play twice, and they won both times. The Big 12 gets an A. They went 6-1. They sent 7 teams, only 1 loss. Texas, you didn't let me down. You lost to Abilene Christian. I appreciate that, Texas. Thank you. For the Big 10, I'm going to give them a B. I still think they sent way too many teams. 9 teams altogether. 6-3. Turned out to be a decent record for the first round. For the SEC, they sent 6 teams. I'm going to give them a B as well. For the Big East, I'll give them a C+. They sent 4 teams. They went 2-2. The AAC, I'll give them a B-. They sent 2 teams, went 1-1. And the WCC, I'll also give them a B-. They sent 2 teams, went 1-1. Then we get to the ACC. They sent 7 teams. They went 2-5. I'm going to give them a D-. The only thing that kept them from getting an F is they actually did get 2 wins. D- ACC. For the last place, Mountain West, they sent just 2 teams and neither one of them won. You get an F. You completely failed the first round. Let's get a close shot of that. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on my next show.